At the very end of the Matrix Revolutions, after the war is over, after Neo sacrifices himself, and peace is finally achieved, two of the most powerful programs in the Matrix meet quietly, watching the sunrise. The architect turns to the Oracle and says something that changes how we should understand the entire Matrix story.
You played a very dangerous game.
And the Oracle doesn't deny it. She simply replies,
"Change always is."
That single exchange reveals something shocking. The architect acknowledges that the Oracle manipulated events. He recognizes she risked the stability of the Matrix. He implies that her actions nearly caused catastrophic collapse, and her plan was unpredictable and outside machine logic, and she may have even gambled with the extinction of humanity itself. Then, standing beside her, Seraph asks the question we've all been wondering.
Did you always know?
And the Oracle gives an answer that completely redefines her character.
Oh no, no I didn't. But I believed.
Believed. In what? What was this quote-unquote dangerous game she was playing? Why would a machine program help the human rebellion and risk destroying the very system she was created to protect? To understand the Oracle's true motivation, we have to go back to the moment she met Neo in The Matrix Reloaded.
Well, come on. I ain't gonna bite you. Come around here and let me have a look at you.
This meeting takes place because Neo wanted to understand the visions he has been seeing.
How do you feel? I know you're not sleeping. We'll get to that.
She is the only entity who previously helped him understand his destiny. He believes she can explain what his visions mean. Neo also seeks her guidance. He wants to know what his next step should be.
Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
You're not human, are you?
At this point, Neo suspects that the Oracle is not human at all, so he directly confronts her. The Oracle openly confirms she is not human, and she removes illusion or mystery around her nature. But that's not even the most important part.
If I had to guess, I'd say you're a program from the machine world. I suppose the most obvious question is, how can I trust you?
Bingo. It is a pickle, no doubt about it.
This is why this meeting is so important. Here, Neo tries to understand what the Oracle's true motivations are. Why should she help them, and how can they trust her without knowing her true intentions? The Oracle acknowledges the paradox openly.
Bad news is there's no way if you can really know whether I'm here to help you or not.
As always, she refuses to give a direct answer.
So it's really up to you. Just have to make up your own damn mind.
She is forcing him to accept that faith, belief, and intuition are necessary when logic and prediction reach their limits. In simple terms, she's showing that real freedom means making decisions even when you can't prove you're making the right one.
Candy?
Do you already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
Neo asks this because he is testing whether his choices are truly his own or already predetermined. Neo is confronting the paradox of free will. If someone already knows your decision, is it still a real choice? The scene suggests that choices come from who you already are, not from random moments.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it.
The Oracle is revealing that destiny in the Matrix already exists as a fixed outcome. Neo is not there to create the choice, but to realize and accept the role he is destined to play. The Oracle suggests that understanding fate is part of fulfilling it, not escaping it. Here, the Oracle is preparing Neo to face his destiny as the One. But she also uses psychological manipulation, which can absolutely be read as a form of reverse psychology. By saying that Neo doesn't have a choice, she is encouraging him to be unpredictable, to make choices that he usually wouldn't make. And that unpredictability is what ultimately influences the most important choice he has to make later on.
But why help us?
I'm interested in one thing, Neo, the future. And believe me, I know the only way to get there is together.
After Neo fails to get a clear answer about trusting her, he presses again to understand the Oracle's true motivation. This time, she gives a more revealing answer. She explains that her goal is not to help humans defeat machines, but to guide both sides toward coexistence. This shows her allegiance is not exclusively with humanity, contrary to what Morpheus believes. The Oracle is not a rebel fighting the machine system. Instead, she is working to change the system itself from within. Her focus is long-term evolution and survival of both species, not victory for one side.
A program can either choose to hide here or return to the source.
The machine mainframe.
Yes. Where you must go.
When the Oracle mentions the source, she's revealing the heart of the Matrix itself, the place where all machine programs originate, reset, or return. By telling Neo where you must go, she confirms this is the end of the path every previous one was designed to follow. This is not just another mission, it's the final destination. She is preparing Neo for his inevitable meeting with the system's ultimate authority, the Architect. And just like she did with the ones before him, the Oracle guides Neo toward fulfilling the system's purpose, while quietly setting the stage for him to do what none of them ever did before.
You've seen it in your dreams, haven't you? The door made of light. What happens when you go through the door?
I see Trinity. And something happens. Something bad, and she starts to fall.
When the Oracle asks about Neo's dreams, she isn't just guiding him, she's gathering information. She already knows Neo is seeing the future, but she needs to understand how he sees it, and more importantly, what choice he is moving toward.
Do you see her die?
No.
By asking Neo to describe the door and the vision of Trinity falling, she is studying the emotional variable that makes Neo different from everyone before him. She isn't predicting the future here, she's measuring it through Neo himself.
Then why can't I see what happens to her?
We can never see past the choices we don't understand.
Neo asks why he can't see Trinity's fate. And here, the Oracle drops one of her most revealing clues. She is hinting that Neo is moving toward a choice no one before him has ever made. A choice driven not by logic, but by love. The Oracle cannot see beyond this moment because it leads into unknown territory, a future even she cannot predict. And that's not an accident. From the very beginning, she quietly guided Neo and Trinity toward each other.
You're cuter than I thought. I can see why she likes you.
The Oracle told me that I would fall in love and that the man that I loved would be the one.
She knew their bond would create the emotional variable needed to break the system. For the first time, the fate of the Matrix will not be decided by design, but by an irrational human choice.
Are you saying I have to choose whether Trinity lives or dies?
No. We've already made the choice.
When Neo realizes the choice may come down to Trinity's life or death, the Oracle gives her most telling response. You've already made the choice. This is the moment that confirms her plan is working. She now knows Neo's love for Trinity will override logic, something no previous one has ever done. And that is the gamble. The dangerous game she has been playing from the very beginning. Because Neo choosing Trinity means the future will no longer follow the system's design. It will become unpredictable and even be entirely destroyed by the machines. This brings us to the final choice Neo makes when he meets the architect that changes everything.
There are two doors. The door to your right leads to the source and the salvation of Zion. The door to your left leads back to the Matrix, to her and to the end of your species.
When the architect presents the two doors, he believes the outcome is already mathematically certain. One door saves Zion, the other saves Trinity, but risks human extinction.
As you adequately put, the problem is choice. But we already know what you are going to do, don't we?
To him, this is not a dilemma. It is a predictable equation, because every previous version of Neo chose logic, chose survival, chose the system's design. But this time is different. Everything the Oracle set in motion leads to this moment.
Hope. It is the quintessential human delusion, simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness.
If I were you, I would hope that we don't meet again.
We won't.
Neo does exactly what she anticipated. He chooses Trinity. And with that single decision, the cycle that controlled humanity for generations is finally broken. But why did the Oracle want this outcome? The Oracle secretly manipulated events across all three films. She nudged Morpheus toward Neo. She encouraged Neo to choose Trinity. She allowed the rise of Agent Smith. She didn't just guide Neo, she also allowed the rise of Agent Smith. Smith becomes Neo's opposite. Neo represents balance, Smith represents total system collapse, and the Oracle understands that only a threat powerful enough to end both humans and machines could force the system to change. But her manipulation goes even deeper. In the Matrix Revolutions, the Oracle intentionally allows Smith to overwrite her, to copy himself into her code.
Great and powerful Oracle, we meet at last. I suppose you've been expecting me, right? The all-knowing Oracle is never surprised.
By absorbing the Oracle, Smith gains her foresight, her understanding of choice, and her vision of the future. He unknowingly begins guiding events toward the exact ending she wants. Smith believes he is destroying the system.
That has a beginning, has an end, Neo. What? What did I just say? No, this isn't right. This can't be right. Get away from me!
What are you afraid of?
It's a trick!
But in reality, he is becoming the final force that pushes machines into negotiation. Without Smith, the machines would never need Neo. Without Smith, peace would never be possible. Smith wasn't a mistake in the Oracle's plan. He was the pressure that forced machines and humans toward coexistence.
Program Smith has grown beyond your control. Soon he will spread through the city as he spread through the Matrix. You cannot stop him, but I can.
And as I mentioned before, the Oracle wasn't trying to protect humanity. She was trying to end the endless loop between humans and machines. The Matrix itself exists in cycles of destruction and rebirth, something the architect openly admits earlier in the trilogy. Every version of the Matrix eventually collapses because humans reject perfect control. The Oracle understood that repeating cycles would never solve the real problem, so she intentionally introduced chaos into the system. This was her gamble. She couldn't foresee what kind of chain reaction this will create, but
I believed. I believed.
And in the end, we finally see what the Oracle was fighting for all along. At the end of the Matrix Revolutions, we see something the Matrix was never designed to create. A program born out of love. Sati has no function, no assigned purpose, no role in maintaining the system.
Look, look!
Just look at that. Beautiful. Did you do that?
For now.
And yet, she creates a sunrise by altering the simulated environment of the Matrix itself. Not because she was programmed to, but because she wanted to. For Neo, she represents a new generation of programs not limited by strict system roles. She is essentially using the same system tools that other environmental programs use, but with artistic freedom. That single moment proves something extraordinary. Programs are no longer just tools of logic. They are becoming creative, intuitive, and emotional, just like humans. This is the future the Oracle believed in, even when she couldn't see it. A world where machines and humans don't exist as enemies, but as evolving beings learning from each other. The Oracle didn't just change the outcome of a war, she changed the direction of evolution itself. And as the sun rises over a new matrix, her vision is finally fulfilled.